Hi, I'm Shinyoung Yin from Team JSSS. I'm gonna talk about our topic for the project today. The presentation will focus on the topic and the reason why we chose this topic, the characteristic of data we will use, and how to build the recommendation system. The topic for this project is News Article Recommendation System. There are four main reasons why we chose the topic. First, there's a lot of news article data. We can get more and more data every day, every seconds, like they are being made even now. Secondly, it has high accessibility. You can read articles on your smartphone, on your laptop, desktop, or you could read on newspapers too. So, because of its nature and its high accessibility, it's kind of daily thing that I know that not all people would read newspapers every day, but it is obvious that it's part of our daily life. And it doesn't take several hours or several days to read an article, so we can get some quick feedback from users in a short time. We got the data set on kaggle.com. It contains thousands of data for its 41 categories in JSON format. Now let's move on how to recommend. There are two main ways to make recommendations. We can use user and user collaborative filtering or item and item collaborative filtering. Everyone has their own taste for articles, and it is really abstract and inconsistent. The tastes for news articles are usually not based on some specific numerical data like height, age, or something like that. Most of students who take this class are in their 20s and major in computer science. So I can say that we have a lot in common, but I think it would be a little bit hard to find someone who has similar tastes with me. So the problem of user-based collaborative filtering for this topic is that the tastes of users are too varied and inconsistent. So it's hard to group similar users based on their profile, such as job, age, gender, nationality, region, and so on. Because of its nature, the user similarity is less meaningful than item similarity. However, items belong to a small set and it's much more consistent than users. So we've decided to make a system that is based on items. Now, you might become curious about how we will analyze users' taste to make individualized recommendations. There are two methods to make this news recommendation system. First one is explicit method. As you know, if we want to know the preference of new user, we have to get some data. So we need to ask to the new user, what kind of news do you like, or which one is your favorite section? Then we will provide several kinds of example like politics, entertainment, travel, sport, and crime. Of course, there are more sections in real data. About 5 to 7 times we will recommend this kind of news based on their survey. And after we show the news a few times based on this survey, we might have the history of the users. For this example, if the user clicked the news like 8 majestic island in Europe, 12 multi-purpose travel essentials you need, the 5 best places to travel in April, all of them are travel category. So with this history, we could know the user's preference. Also, we could know which author they like or which headline they like. Next, we will build the implementation plan. To make this recommendation system, of course, we need a lot of news data. So we found news category data set, which is provided by kaggle.com. They identify the type of news based on headlines and short descriptions. They have about 200,000 news data, and all of them have this category: headline, authors, link, short description, and date. We can have this category and other features when we recommend the system. Now, we need to make recommendation system in real world. With this data, we will make the news website which shows the personalized news for specific users. In the server, we will build recommendation algorithm to recommend the personalized news. And in the database, they have news data, user data, and user history, and so on. Thanks for listening to our presentation.